Hi, Assalamualaikum, a very good day to our madam. We are from Group MBSA 7B. We would like to present for Group Assignment 2, which is a WEKA project that is prepared by Rabi'atul Adawiyah Binti Mohamad Amin, NURUL IZZATTI Binti HARUN, NAURAH FILZAH Binti NASARUDIN, AINA ILYANI Binti JAMANI, and SYAQIRA Binti ZULFAKAR for subject Fundamental of Data Warehousing. For this assignment, we differ for table of content. First is abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, analysis and results. For conclusions, recommendation and future works. And finally is acknowledge. Next. Okay. For abstracts, blogs are one of the recent examples of an emerging media that relies on the technological advance. Blogs are accessible for ideas and opinion is changing because the mass media in some less advanced and developed countries is employed by the government, which is the policy are reinforced based on governmental interests. In this journal paper, we shares in order to recognize the causes of blog user tendency to cyberspace in Koklia and Boyer Ahmad province in Iran, which this aim of this analysis to identify the tendency of blog user and the strategic areas of blogging. On the WEKA Explorer 3.8.6 interface, the author categorized the 6 categories algorithms. The classified accuracy was measured using the WEKA tools on a data set with the 100 instance and 6 attributes and confused metric was cleared. Next, 3 groups of classifications, namely lazy entries, which result in more than 80% accuracy we use to classify the blogger datasets. After evaluate the result of all, it was discovered that K-star and random forests provide the highest accuracy with a similar percentage value at 84% and 83% accuracy respectively on the actual blog user. So let me forward to the part introductions. Blogs are one of the internet and web service that often offer free software to their user, which enables them to take part in networks and virtual communities. Due to its several advantages, it contributes to the significant growth of this media, especially in Iran. The social, political, and cultural trends of various countries and nations are represented in a certain proportions by blog characteristics and blogger tendencies. Furthermore, understanding the origin of blogger tendencies and the key principles of their approach is one of the important concerns. Therefore, it is critical to offer appropriate methods for identifying key trends in blogging. And we have able to achieve the result that planners and center strategy required to decide on behavior policies by using database, the decision trees approach and evaluation of achieved data that are created using statistical methods. So let's move to the next part.
Thank you, Anna, for your presentation. Hi, my name is SYAQIRA. I would like to present about the literature review. So this is analysis the relevant study topic and data mining in the domain of advancing technology and digital media. Data storage technology offer in database and produce large amount of them. Data mining is an advanced method and defined as the process of identifying correlation, pattern, tendencies, and possible linking via the application of automated pattern also analysis a large volume of data including the undiscovered potential pattern. In this study, State by Zafarani et al. Use the blogger system to choose the right data before processing it and then make list extract keyword in an effort to understand it. Innovative strategy based on artificial neural network ANN, Niche and Gachi, a type of data analysis that adds to pattern survey in data block and deliver personalized content. Next is Kwon et al. Discovered distance theory by examining data published in the blogging community, where is in contrast to the social network theory which depend on data published with no relation. Estate qualification, Iraq's Vietnamese et al. Clustering and related vector drawing which relevant to certain feature and the outcome used as analysis tool and finding will be displayed on branch. The distribution of classes is also represented by the leaf nodes and the root node is positioned in the top stage. Each of these leaf nodes has a distinct thread and the movement will begin from the root. The decision tree is an inductive data mining technique that keep trying data to an essential deep or breadth until all the data is tied to particular value or feature, where the optimal choice in each internal root will be determined by measuring data with irregular value. The most algorithm for categorization and teaching are offered by QLearn, which also contain the ID3 and C4.5 algorithm. Its feature to phase of tree development and pruning, just like previous three educational algorithm. The ID3 algorithm merely accept the few characteristics and make use of important information in classification. The ID3 methods successful. The C4.5 algorithm employs later pruning law. Next, I will talk about the methodology. You can see here I have a figure methodology for the study. In order to get the data for the analysis, the author started by extracting data from UCI machine learning repository and download the dataset from https archive.ics.uci.edu/my/datasets/blogger. The classification using IBK and K-star algorithm from lazy group and random forest algorithm from tree group. Using the appropriate form association, infogain, attribute evaluation and correlation attribute evaluation for the attribute selection. Next, I will pass to my friend Rabi'atul.
Thank you, Syakira. So before I begin with my presentations, I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Rabi'atul Adawiyah, Binti Mohamad Amin. My student ID is 2020345279. So for my part, I will present about analysis and result, which consists of 4.1 until 4.4, and the others will present from Ms. Zati. So the first one is data processing phase. So the data for this research was collected from UCI machine learning dataset, which we consider to take from Blogger dataset. So originally, data consists of string value and also numeric value. So in order to enable the association of analysis, So the author have transformed the data to the nominal type of data. So here in these tables, the data set description, which consists of 6 attributes, which is PB, LPSS, LMT, topic, caprice, and also degree. So first one is PB. PB considered as professional bloggers or pro bloggers, which the nominal would be yes and also no. So next is LPSS, which is local, political, and social science. The nominal would be yes and also no. As for LMT, local media turnover, also considered as nominal yes and no. And next one is topics, which represent the subjects writing in blogging. So the nominal would be impression, political, tourism, news, and also scientific. And the next one is caprice, which represent the community of blogger. So basically, community of blogger consists of reinformists and also traditional conservative. So the nominal would be left, middle, and also right. So as for the last one, degree, represent the education and also certification that the blogger have, which the nominal will be high, medium, and also low. So the next one is the figure ones, consists of graph data here. So as we can see, it can be seen most of the respondents are professional blogger, which is classified as the highest ones and highlighted in the blue color. As for the lowest one is the non-professional blogger, which represented in highlight in red color. So the next one would be 4.2 feature selections. So by using WEKA, the feature selection discover the most influential attributes using information gain attribute evaluation and also correlation based attribute evaluation, which shown in the table below, which is table 2 and also table 3. So from the result, it can be summarized that the most influential attributes contributing to blogger dataset here is topic, which is the attribute number 3. So the first one would be information gain attribute evaluations. So as you can see here, the first rank would be the topic attribute number 3, followed by the attribute number 1 degree, and next is followed by attribute number 2 caprice. So for the next table would be correlations attribute evaluation. So from this, we can see the first rank would be attribute number 2 caprice, followed by the attribute number 1 degree, and followed by the attribute number 3 topics. So from here, we can see that info gains attribute evaluation. Most contributing factor would be the attribute number 3, which is topic. As for the correlation attribute evaluations, the most factor ranks of attribute would be the attribute from number 2, which is the caprice. For the next slides, so the next slide will be 4.3, which is specify the selected algorithms classification. So as you can see here, there are many various selections of classification methods, which is decision tree, key nearest neighbor, random forest, and many more. So as you can see here on the WEKA interface, the effects of blogger level dataset were classified into 3 sets of classification that we use for this dataset blogger, namely as IBK, K-star, random forest, which resulted that more than 80% precision. So the performance of these 3 algorithms, which occur method assessed utilizing data testing training mode. For the next one, which is my last part, which is 4.4 classification algorithm selection. So there are 100 respondents with 6 main attributes, as mentioned by Ms. AINA here, has been analyzed with 3 classification main groups that consider as the first lazy group with IBK and also K-star algorithms. And the next one would be the trees group, which is random forest algorithms. So based on this finding, the accuracy the selected classifier developed varies from 80% to 85% precision, which may enhance further by selecting relevant characteristics. So as you can see here, the greatest accuracy was found for this blogger dataset, which on IBK 82%, random forest 83%, followed by the K-star 84%. So the next one is the table 4 shown here is the comparisons of different classifier by based on accuracy. So as you can see here, the dataset is blogger dataset, The classification group for this suitable for this blogger dataset would be lazy and also trees group. So in the lazy classification group consists of two algorithms that's suitable for this dataset would be IBK and also K-star. For trees, the classification algorithm suitable for this dataset would be random forest. So the accuracy you can see here 82%, 84%, and 83% respectively. As for the correct classified instances would be 82, 84, and 83 respectively. As for the incorrectly classified instances, 16, 18, 16, and 17, which are respectively for both for the third algorithm. So next one is the figure 2. Figure 2 basically the graph refer to the table 4. So as you can see here, the graph that I highlight in green color show the incorrectly classified instances, which is less than correctly classified instances that I highlight in yellow color. So as you can see here, the accuracy for the three of algorithm here, the first one would be IBK, K-star, and random forest. So the highest one would be the K-star, which is 84%. So that's all for my part. I will transfer to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Atul. Okay, first of all, my name is NURUL IZZATTI. My student ID is 2020143231. Okay, my part is 4.5 until 4.7. So, assertion rules result. There are two elements to the assertion rule. The most often used method for correlation-based data collection is the Apereo algorithm, Nafi and Hamid, 2018. Based on the result, the lowest support was 0.25, 25%, 25 cases. The metric confidence minimum was 0.9, 19%, and 15 cycles. As indicated in Table 5, we identified the optimal rules. The default setting of number of best rules for Apereo algorithm is 10, and the result showed that social coherence dominated with the highest number of the best rules generated, which equal to 10 rules. In the right slide, we have the table of Apereo algorithm. Next, please. So now we go to 4.6. It's decision tree. In the right slide, we have the figure 3 is blogger decision tree. On the figure 3, blogger decision tree above, out of the 10 rules generated using Apereo algorithm, 4 they mention which are topic, degree, caprice, and LPSS, local, political, and social space are being selected as it is the most influential dimension. Next. And so this is my last part, 4.7, visualization for trend analysis. As you can see for the figure 4, there are 3 levels of blogger which in blue color represent the high degree level, the red color represent the medium level, and the green color represent the lower level of degree. In this dataset, it consists of 6 attributes and departments are among the list in the attribute. As shown in figure 4 above, the high levels in the left and right caprice axis. For the lower level mostly are one on the right section level of caprice line. It can be concluded that between high degree, medium degree, and low degree, which the medium degree has the 3 sides of caprice. For figure 5, as illustrated in figure 5 above, it is observed that the amount of degree for all 5 topics for blogger is dominated by high, medium, and low level. This shows that the topic among the blogger at the political has a high degree level. For the topic of new, has a medium degree level, and for the scientific topic has a low degree level. Next. Figure 6. LMT and degree. As shown in figure 6 above, the degree of consists for all two LMT, local media turnover, is driven by the level of high, medium, and low. This demonstrates that there is yes and no in LMT. As for yes, LMT has the higher group at all three degree level compared to the no towards LMT. Figure 7, its PB and degree. As illustrated in figure 7 above, the degree of consensus for all two PB, professional blogger or pro blogger, is driven by the level of high, medium, and low. They demonstrate that there is yes and no in PB for this analysis. As for yes, the PB have the high and medium level of degree. For the no level, the PB is leaned towards more low degree levels. That's all for me. We go to NAURAH.
Hi, my name is FILZAH Binti NASARUDIN, and I will present about conclusion, recommendation, and future works. This experimental model is mainly focused on analyzing the prediction accuracy of the blog user dataset using different classification algorithms, which are from IBK and K-star algorithm, from lazy group, and random forest algorithm from trees group. The K-star algorithm from lazy group proved to be better prediction model when compared with the other model, IBK and random forest, with 84% accuracy and correctly classified data using the model data. The default option is 10 for the a priori algorithm, and the finding indicate that the largest number of bets were created, equivalent to 10 and dominated by 3 dimensions, which are block, topic, bloggers, degree, and the caprice. The results show that the K-star algorithm outperformed the other classifier based on the accuracy and the classifier error. The future work will focus on improving accuracy and algorithm. The data may be extended to collect some other contribution aspect of tendency factor, whether this media user one of the professional blogger or pro blogger, and mine with different classification algorithm to predict the blogger degree education level as future work. Next. Last but not least, acknowledgement. The author would like to thank and express gratitude to Dr. Atiqah Rochin Demong for her guidance, counsel, assistance, and support, as well as for helping us with this assignment. We are also would like to thank to all our team members for their cooperation in completing this analysis and study. That's all from us. Thank you.